This is going to be my first cardio session. Um, I gotta be honest here, in probably 4 or 5 months. So this is gonna be interesting. I'm probably gonna do 20 minutes. Um, well, honestly, I don't know. I don't want to do 15. Well, like with everything, I'll probably feel it out. But I, I like to do interval training with my cardio. You know, that's not to say that there's anything wrong with um, steady state cardio. I know a lot of people prefer that, but I don't know. When I do interval cardio, I feel like I can get more done in less time. So a steady state cardio, say you're riding a bike for 30 minutes. You maybe burn, depending on the intensity, you maybe burn 200 to 300 calories in 30 minutes. When I'm doing interval, a minute and a half, really intense, then about a minute steady state, I can get to 200 to 300 calories in 15 minutes. So yeah, I mean, chances are this jacket's gonna be coming off pretty fucking fast. This is going to be, I mean, it probably won't be that bad. It's more or less just getting in the routine of doing cardio again. It's gonna be, uh, you know. But anyways, um, I'll try to at the end if I'm fast enough. Which after after this, I probably won't be. But I'll try to get, a quick shot of how long and how many calories I ended up burning. But you know, as long as I don't fucking fall off the bike trying to get my phone in time. Because once you stop on this bike, the screen will light up and tell you uh, how many calories you burn in an amount of time and your peak heart rate, I think. Um, and that screen stays up for like 5 seconds, and then it's gone. So chances are I won't be fast enough, but you know, either way, I'm gonna get to work in. So yeah, 15 to 20 minutes here, and then do some legs. Fuck, I don't know. Uh, well, I'll figure it out when I'm done with that. When I'm done with this cardio. But I'm moving my phone in a better position and I kind of have it right in the middle of the track right now, so I'm gonna move it out of everybody's way. Okay, so I'm about halfway through right now. Um, I'm on obviously the steady state side of my interval right now. So my heart rate, the highest I seen it was like 198 just now. Um, it might have cracked 200. I'll find out when I'm done. But holy fuck. Uh, yeah, my quads are on fire, man. And the sad thing is, I only have 38 seconds until I'm at the peak interval. So I just wanted to say a little something real quick before. Honestly, I probably won't say much more after this because my quads are feeling it, and I need fucking every ounce of focus to get through this first cardio. Again, like I said, in 4 or 5 months. So, okay, it's already that time. All right. All right, so I got just under 7 minutes, actually 6 minutes, 40 seconds exactly. I'm already at 3.5 miles, 208 calories, and I'm on the steady state of the interval right now. My heart rate's still at 188, so yeah, it'll take me a couple times to get used to this again, but I mean, I kind of started out as a, you know, I don't know how I want to say it, I guess a cardio athlete. You know, I actually got introduced to training through the P90X series. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of that. So I would do one of those DVDs 6 days a week. Actually, if I remember right, it might have been a 7-day program. Anyways, it was 6 or 7 days. And then after I do those DVDs, I'd go outside and run 3 or 4 miles. Or I'd play basketball for a couple hours. So, you know, once you establish that baseline of something like that, whether it be you start as a strength athlete or, you know, cardio athlete, whatever, it always kind of stays with you. When you actually take some time off from it and, you know, try to dive back in, it can be hard the first couple times, but usually if you establish that solid base, it usually comes back pretty quick. So I'm already back to the intense side here, so need the fucking music for this. Okay, so all the intense stuff is basically done. I'm just under 2 minutes left. So this is gonna make for a longer video with I mean, I'll chop this up as much as I can. Probably just leave all the bits where I'm talking in. But since this video is gonna be a little longer, probably after this, I was planning on, like usual, on my second leg day of the week, I was planning on hitting both hip adductor machines. But I probably won't record the sets because, like I said, I got 3. I'll do 3 sets each there, and then move to single leg extensions, probably 4 sets with a drop set, and then 4 sets of single leg curls with a drop set. And then honestly, I might fucking do. Oh no, I'm honestly. I mean, my quads are burning really bad. I mean, you know, my body needs to adjust to this. Needs a couple more sessions to, you know, fully adjust. But my quads are burning like crazy. But I'm thinking right now, I will finish with some hack squats, like I have the past couple Wednesdays. So unless something changes, like I said, my quads are fucking, they're toast right now. So uh, that's a general layout though. But we will see. All right, well, 20 minutes. Max heart rate was 200 exactly. Yeah, it got pretty intense. 285 calories, not bad. Yeah, 5 miles. So that's it. We're gonna move on now. All right. Well, cardio was successful. Um, like I said, I did 3 sets each on each hip adductor machine, with the drop set. I wasn't going to, but I decided to throw a drop set in there. Um, so yeah, I mean, cardio is going to take me a little bit to. I mean, I don't know. Honestly, it wasn't that bad, but uh, about halfway through, my quads just started burning like crazy. So this might be harder than usual. We'll see. But I think a couple more cardio sessions, and I think I'll be pretty well adapted at that point. It shouldn't be too, you know, too bad. But I'm not even gonna warm up. I'm pretty, like my shirt's still soaked, so I'm just gonna hop into the first set here. Woo. So for a while now, I've every time I'll do single leg extensions. Honestly, ever since I started doing them, like uh, well, I don't know, a month or two ago, however long it's been. Um, it is only on single leg. When I do both legs, it doesn't do this, but it hurts my hips, man. Specifically my right one. Well, I just kind of noticed that while I'm leaning back, trying to get a little body English into it, it hurt more. And as soon as I leaned forward, it's like it almost immediately took that pressure uh, off my hips. So that's definitely something I'm gonna have to remember, and I'm gonna put it into practice on this next set too, and just see if it was kind of a fluky thing, or if that when I'm doing single leg extensions, I need to make sure I lean forward. Which, I mean, that'll also be good because it'll put more emphasis on my quads and the actual teardrop part of my quad. When you're leaning back like that more, it's how do you want to say it, more, not necessarily pressure, but just more on your hips. So, but I went up 20 pounds, so we're going to find out really fast if that actually helps or not. So, anyways, let's go. I definitely felt better, other than the fact that this that weight was pretty fucking heavy. I mean, I still did. I think it was 14 reps each leg, so I'm going to attempt 2 more sets at that same weight. But if this next set's a little too hard, um, I might go back down to 150 on the 4th set, and just throwing a drop set to make up for it. Up. Woo. Yeah, I'll stick with that weight. You know, another thing, when you're doing single leg extensions, I think it helps, say if you're using your right leg and you're sitting down, I think it helps a little bit if you kind of twist and lean to that leg. You know, do your reps, twist and lean to the other leg, do your reps with your left leg. I think that helps kind of take, again, for me anyways, I think it helps kind of take some of that pressure off your hips. You know, if you have hip problems, a lot of you out there might, you know, do single leg extensions and have no problem at all. But if you do, that's also something to consider. But I'm gonna stick at 170. Try to do, I think I did 13 reps each leg last time. I'm gonna try to do 12 or 13 again, and then, of course, do a fucking drop set. Should be no surprise at this point. All right, I'll probably wait like 20 or 30 seconds after my actual working set before I do the drop set too. Just because if I don't, my left leg will be a little more fatigued because I do that leg second. So just give them both some rest, you know, and then hop into my drop set. All right. Up, 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 You know a set's fucking good when you fucking gonna throw up. Oh man. All right. So, I mean, technically, this isn't a drop set because I'm actually going to increase the weight, but I'm also going to go from single leg to both legs. So, you know, call it a drop set, call it whatever the fuck you want. I'm going to call it a drop set. All right. Time for leg curls. Well, to be honest with you, that weight was a little. Oh, I was feeling pretty fucking light. So now I know. So I'll go up and weigh a little bit on this next set and kind of see what it feels like. But I just, I kind of know in the back of my head that as soon as I do, it's gonna be way too heavy and it's gonna make for a shitty set. But I did I did 19 or 20 reps each leg just now, and that's just a little too much for me. I mean, the whole purpose really for me going single leg on my second leg day on these machines is because on my first leg day I do both legs, on the leg extension and leg curl, and even after heavy squats, I mean, I had the machine, bottomed out, and it's still, I mean, I'm still doing 25 or more reps. So the whole purpose of me going single leg today, so I can load the weight up a little more, and be below 15 reps, preferably. So this weight's just a little too light. So hopefully, it's not too heavy when I go up on this next set. I mean, if it is, I'll just go back down on the third set, whatever. But yeah, let's just try it and see. So, I mean, that last set, the weight wasn't bad. I think I did 12 or 11. Now, I could stay at that weight and probably do another set of like, I'd probably be around 9 or 10 reps at that point. But I'm just gonna go back up to what I had it on the first set, and do as many as I can. And if I start to get too close to 15 or more than 15, when I get around 10 or 11, if I feel like I'm gonna, do 15 or more, I'll start to slow the reps down and try to prevent that from happening. And honestly, I might just do 3 sets here and then a drop set instead of 4. It I'll just say the leg curls are really working today. So if you see me go straight into a drop set after this one, you kind of know why. Yep. Drop set it is. we're done here. For these hack squats, I had to strip the pants off so we can, you know, see some striations while I'm doing these sets. Uh, I just want to kind of see what I'm working with here. Now this weight, I mean, to be honest, it might be a little too heavy at this point, considering everything I've already done. But I'd rather try a heavy set on the first one, just to try to get, a good heavy set. And if it ends up being too heavy, uh, on the next two, I'll strip a plate off each side or two plates even, whatever. But I want to try to get at least one heavy set here. Now, if I was starting with this, how do I say this without sounding like I'm bragging? If I was starting with this weight wouldn't really be heavy at all. But I'm already, uh, I'm already over 15 sets in on legs, so I have a feeling this might be too heavy. But I'm gonna be safer. I'll go slow and control, do as many as I can, and like I said, if it turns out to be too heavy, I'll drop weight. So. You know, initial thoughts, that wasn't too bad, but I'm gonna have to sit on that set for a minute or two to really make my decision if I want to drop weight. Hmm. Hmm. Woo. Hmm. That's it. Woo. Well, I think that's it for leg day. Oh man. All right, so my plan on that 3 sets of hack squat didn't really go like I was expecting. It actually, so those first 2 sets were kind of actually easier than what I thought. Um, so you know me, I had the fucking bright idea to throw a 25 on each side. You know, try one less heavy set. Uh, and that ended up being a little too heavy. So, but all in all, I mean, there are 3 good sets. So I was gonna throw in a drop set at the end, but I was like, you know what? Those are 3 good sets. So I just kind of ended it there. But yeah, we're just gonna hit a few poses here and then be done. Oh man. You know what? I think I want to try a couple a little closer. I don't know, this might end up being worse, but I just want to try. See if I can get some good lighting. Oh. Sorry, I'm walking outside. You're fine. I go through the video. We finally got like 16 seconds of the video, so. So here's my advice to you. Anybody that wants to come do one of our workouts, and they have to come out in the gym for at least 6 months, they cannot do one of our workouts. They have to learn on the gym. Okay. Honestly, I don't even know how that looked. So, but yeah, that's it.